All right, so let's see. It's a little bit past 9 a.m. here, and I am day trading on my traveling trading station in Boston. I was here last night for the Game 6 Celtics versus Warriors game, which was good. I got a nice gift from the commissioner right here. It was saw a lot of interesting people, and if you were watching the game, you saw the Celtics. Well, they didn't pull out their secret weapon. I was sitting on the bench. I said, "Coach, put me in. I got my sneakers. I'm ready to go. Fluffy, here, ready to throw down some three-point shots." But he didn't call me in. So big mistake. I would have turned that game around. Sometimes you need that wild card, and I was the wild card. So I'm now on my traveling trading station this morning. It's Friday, and I am hoping that we see something start to open up, but it's already been a little bit choppy this morning. I am actually flat between my two accounts because I'm green in my retirement, but red in my main account. I guess I'm up about 300. Although, reminder as always, my results are not typical, and most traders do lose money. This down here, I'll do a dip at 22 to try to catch the pop back up. It's a spring setup, looking for a bottoming tail, and then back up to 32. Yeah, so that's a fine little dip trade. I was hoping this would hold support here, but if it flushes, I can always buy those dips for the pop back up. The fact is, this is below VWAP. It's below this yellow descending resistance line, and, it's pulling back. So with 23 minutes to the opening bell, I'm not sure that we're going to get anything a lot more exciting than what we've got right now. The leading gapper is Revlon, which I have no interest in. This stock, it just had this huge sell-off, bounce back up. It's not really making what I would consider at this point to be big moves. It's sort of range bound. It has periods where it squeezes, and then it goes back into the range. So squeeze, and then back into the range. So you're range bound right now. Sure, if it breaks over 350 and it can get through this level here of 363 and then the high of 368, maybe it starts to open up, but come on, I don't know. I'd really hope for something better, but that is our leading gapper at 71%. The second leader is MREO, and like Oreo, but with an M, and it's a little too cheap. I'm not that interested in that either. Next one down, JUPW, 42%, another cheap stock. Not that interested. KZIA, we've got that one, which I've already traded a couple times, but it's breaking down a bit here, so below VWAP, I don't know. Next one down, BLBX, 9.5 million share float. So, nothing. I don't see anything on that. So, we're kind of in this spot here where I would love to find something interesting, but, I don't know. The best chance, I think, was KZIA, and it's pulling back right now. So we could watch it to see if it comes back up, if it can reclaim VWAP. Maybe you get a VWAP trap on it and it does pop back through that level. So it can be hopeful for that. But aside from that, I'm not sure. But you know what? It's fine. Small gains on the day. It's not going to be that I'm going to hit the daily goal every single day. So I'm okay with that. It would have been nice if I didn't have the 1,400 loss on the other margin account, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So this can be a successful, small day. It doesn't have to be daily goal or nothing, daily goal or max loss. I can just stop here, but it is still early. It's only 10 past 9. So I want to see whether or not we do have any more opportunities. And generally speaking, I'm only looking at things that are on the scanners right now. So some of you guys are mentioning things, but they're not on my scanners. And it's for a reason. You know, like AERC, it's not up enough, right? RDBX, it's also not going to be up enough. So, you know, I don't have any interest in those right now. Revlon, you know, yeah, I've looked at it, but I don't know. Don't think much of it. ADN needs to get back over VWAP. So, yeah, we're just kind of sitting tight right now, I guess. But who knows? Maybe we'll have a wild card Friday. Maybe we'll have something that ends up looking good. KZIA, right? So your volume profile is good. You've got high volume green candles, but you clearly have this descending resistance. So the problem is it's like a bit of a wall, right? So we've got just wall after wall after wall. The first one is at the VWAP at 38. And then you've got this yellow descending resistance, which probably people won't notice that much. But then you've got 54, 65, and 74. So we're kind of stacking up there with resistance. Overall market's pulling back again. Well, I think that the most obvious ones are probably Rev and KZIA. Hey Trey, good morning. I'm mostly looking at the 1 minute and the level 2. Yeah, AERC, some nasty flushes yesterday. $258 billion. Oh my god. What is this? It's wild. I am in Boston. About 14 minutes to the opening bell. Mostly the ask. Well, Rev is just not moving enough. You know, I like to be trading things that are moving quickly. That's what I'm looking for. And this just isn't it. It's not moving fast. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. You know, if you've had a green week and you even have some profit on the morning, I don't have much, but, you know, nothing I can really do about it. I mean, if there's no opportunities, if there's nothing else, KZIA, you know, had that pop back up, and so traded it conservatively because I didn't want to go deeper in the red for my first trade, and then, you know, it rallied back higher, but wasn't able to make significant gains on it. That's okay. But I think I want to see what ends up happening coming into the open between 9:30 and 10 and see if anything opens up. And if something does, I'll be ready to trade it and see if I can add just a little bit more profit to the day. You know, a little icing on the cake. Doesn't have to be anything big, but just gives me a little something going into the long weekend. Market's closed on Monday, right? So back on Tuesday. Reminder for those tuning in that in case you didn't already know, trading is risky. My results are not typical. There's no guarantee you'll find success, whether you learn from me or you trade on your own, so you should take it slow. Practice in a simulator. All right, 9.5 minutes to the opening bell. So kind of just sitting tight as we come into the open. Revlon is pulling back a little bit. It's below VWAP. KZIA is also below VWAP. So these are all pulling back a little bit. KZIA, if it was going to do a VWAP trap, I think it would have broken like right around here and popped back above. Now it's stair-stepping lower. So that leaves us without anything in particular that looks good going into the open. So either something starts squeezing and gives us a little surprise, or not. And there's nothing we can really do about it. You know, it either happens or it doesn't. And if it happens, I'll jump on and ride the momentum. And if it doesn't, then this will be it for the week. All right, so that's the game plan. I'll let you guys on YouTube enjoy the rest of your Friday, and we'll see you back here on Tuesday morning. I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you guys for tuning in. And Warrior All Access members, we're going to keep trading here going into the open. We'll see if we can find some good opportunities.